Medofo, meeting the abona skin pain. Medisika komama dofo, any abusia, and the for tap send this so. Adentia, every say, so easy, reliable, fast, and convenient. Sim market webby, na adofo, and saka, sikano, and wagana, and quite pain, and I will be fast war. And one say, go back grabo or smartphone. Now I download do a tap send. Our phone so now what they call and need some and say, baby, I will be a what's miss send this sika, a come wabusia, and what my ganemu, our bra won't ya she, a tap, nemo mukai, say, what be you so promo code. A was screen you see, and the actual now will be £5 on top. €5 on top. Sika, what do you come out ebusia? Ewo oh my Ghana, ma mene papa, any beje dodo, Shatta aba.
Alright, so it was a way of telling you that we have a veteran in our midst, Red Eye Nature. Back to back hits. Red Eye!
Yes, sir.
One missible. Now today I'm forced to speak Ghana. No, we've missed you so much.
It's been a while, man.
I know. But you're looking fresh and young.
Hey, I thank God, man. Let's just thank God real quick, you know what I mean?
Too tough America.
That time, Jessica.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to my homeboy Goose Kelly, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. One love, man.
Are you likely to work with the Goose again? Oh. As a group, not just a feature or something.
No. I didn't say no, I didn't say yes, but Ogun's is my brother, you know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We got history together. But we're going to get to that, you know what I mean? So just run your thing. Yeah, Ogun is my brother, you know?
I know.
We ain't beefing.
Have you been communicating with him? How is communication with you and Ogun getting like?
We cool. We still cool, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, the whole industry, you know, we came out here and just groomed the boys.
Okay.
We brought America to Ghana.
I know.
We they travel to America like here in Choco and here and there. Like, hey, you need to talk for sure. They gone to where they go America back.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was like that. So, Ogun's is my brother. We still cool. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why I give him a shout out and stuff. But they need to watch out in the future because we got an album that we never released.
Too tough album that never released.
Yeah, it's gonna come out, but yeah, I can't give you a date. But I'm here for Red Eye Nature. I am here.
I know. Where is your boss, Matate?
Mama Menkana, how do you Matate is I give him shout out. You know, Matate is around. Matate is in Ghana. He's around. Yeah, Obani Papulazu, I'm a lazy the cat. Ozuguluba. The name is plenty. I can even remember. Yeah, he's around. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's around. And he's like, yo, man, y'all go ahead and do something. You know, he wish the whole team can come back and do what we used to do, but you know, we gotta move on.
I know.
Yeah, so
time comes, you gotta move on.
You know, everybody got their own dream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many years did you guys run Too Tough? How many years was the group together?
Okay, I'm gonna say 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. Wow. Before we split it.
Yeah. Then you guys, you were very strong because 5 years and your legacy feels like it was like a decade and even more.
Yeah, that 5 years is like 50 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's still going on because, you know, Too Tough, we brought that swag that we got. Right now, we got a whole lot of cats, like Medical, we got R2Bs, we got Guru, we got Sarkodie, we got all these boys, you know, and I'm happy for them. You know what I mean? Because we was the mentor they were all looking out for. Like, Charlie, hey, Charlie, these boys here. Charlie, we want to be like these niggas who, Charlie, see the change. Yeah, just to step them up. Like, you know, all of the motherfuckers was in school and stuff. So it was like, yeah, Charlie, somewhat trying to know, you know what I mean? Niggas like too tough. We from America. We formed a group in America before we came to Ghana and dropped that hit with Castro. I don't know where my brother is at. If I say I know, I can't even say it. But it's Inquit.
Now,
yeah,
it's Inquit.
It's get those things. Inquit. Down ball. Hey, Ogunskele, what's up, man? Inquetos Ghettos. Shut up, man. Yes, sir. But yeah, you know what I mean? We groom them boys, and right now I like what they doing. And I'm proud of all of them. You know what I mean? So I'm here to drop a new single, you know what I mean? So just do your thing.
I know, I have it. Now we are about to listen to something new from Red Eye. Of course, we can now say a former member of Too Tough America because the group is no more. But then in the studio, Nanaya Ready from News Africa has joined us. And my man Kobe Che, who is looking like an angel, is also here in his wife. Kobe Che News Live, one of the biggest bloggers of our time. Kobe, how are you doing?
Humble.
What story do you have of Too Tough America?
Before that, let me say a big good evening to everyone watching. I can't mention the names.
I know.
Yes.
Thousands.
And also to Fred of my garage.
Yay.
Amazing.
Super guy.
Yes, amazing. I don't know what I said later.
I know, right?
But I could point channel.
I know the car so.
Okay.
And also a good evening to my big brother. Now, Too Tough. I remember back in senior high school. You drop on your man. On the cast of no one Too Tough America. Hey! So I said, my friend, yeah, you say,
what do we
you're cracking up. Yeah, then I inquire on the same baby. And I mean, I'm super humble. Like, the soccer, and me telling you, man, now, I mean, it feels good to sit beside him. And so I think that, I mean, the impact, I'm even shocked to hear someone say,
They were just 5 years.
They were just 5 years in the game. And the legacy, what happened? I said, that should tell you the energy and the amount of work
they put in.
Yes, they were putting in. So I think, say, I'm happy to hear from him, and also the fact, say, I mean, and it's obvious, Sarkodie, all these guys grew up listening to Too Tough America, and Hana, we don't really respect legacy. We don't respect people who really paved the way. We didn't copy no, I don't know, but Too Tough, I mean, we should celebrate them all the time. This new guy should mention their name. They should have a way of connecting with them, because there are a lot of stuff that they know that these guys still don't know.
Exactly.
You understand? Exactly. To live in the Western world and also blend into the Ghanaian market. He has so much information, and I'm sure that, I mean, in the course of the program, I would love to ask if any of the guys have approached, or even if he himself has made himself available to educate some of the young ones. Even though there has been some time changes, and I'm sure there are certain ideas that are timeless, and so if these guys will approach them to also tap into that knowledge, I mean, I'm humbled. I'm happy to be on the seat with him today.
All right, thank you so much, Kobe Che, Blogger One, for telling us what he remembers about the group Too Tough. And today we have Red Eye, Charlie Kolo and Denche. But who released the Kolo self this evening? Who will be there for this evening? Now, I know you would have a rich history of Too Tough America. And maybe you can talk about a little bit of that, then we come to Red Eye.
Okay, me tell Bibia. I said the mechanism your phone been as I will be saying. Russia will do by Bibia. So Too Tough Too Tough case no big. So what I'm saying, a lot of artists, Ghanaian artists who are based in either America or Canada or US, London or UK, I'm gonna try some Ghana to break the scene, and it's so hard.
Yeah.
But Too Tough, they had broken that Jinx.
The
only artist.
Broke to the industry.
They came from the west side, like Ghanaians based in USA, and they brought certain culture, new dimension, new influence, new conversations. Thank you. To the extent that when they even localize the brand, there's a video where you guys then you get some.
You will be my girl, I'll be your girl. We go be
So when they even did that video, people in the media that time, and we couldn't even believe that it was them because the swag that they brought. What am I saying? And two boys, and you know, there's a certain culture in Ghana where it's in Pam brand the show. For instance, if like I said, Canada bear 4 years, 5 years, maybe you're not going to become in Canada. But these guys, you can't question it because it's like they live it. It's not as if they are just talking the thing. When you meet them, they are living the life. I only hang around them. I think
that was famous film.
Gio, yeah.
You know what I mean? Famous film, Gio shot all TikTok video clips. Charlie, nigga like Charlie, man, forget the taste and the names. You guys have to feed collar and put that stuff on. And like, what you talking about, man? Charlie, we got a whole bunch of stuff from America. He said, so now feed mama. And the girls like, yo, shake your water. This nigga crazy, man. It worked.
You know,
man.
I feel like what Kobe said is true. You see, it's not about people not respecting legacy. I think it's about legacy being documented and legacy being extended to other conversations and I say other generations. Because I don't want to mention other names, but Osha Free UK, Abba Ghana trying to break the music scene. They could have just probably learned that, you know, like go and see them and say, big boys, how did you guys do it? Because for once, right, you wouldn't even, you are hearing that these boys are based in USA, but you are feeling them so hard, like they've been here with us. And you know, hip life back then, it was a certain culture that was between two producers, Okaya, Hammer and a certain JQ. Even though there were other producers, but they just broke the scene. So I think anybody who is from US or Ghanaian based artists or America or London, I mean, be a person called back Ghana. If like legacies were documented, like I always say, if like some of these works, no, are put in proper places, we be able to then uncle share so it's there because all our boys who come from Europe and it's hard for them to be accepted. But so the big question I want to know is, what was the mathematics behind breaking the Ghanaian scene, like being Ghanaians based in USA and coming down home? At the time, like you said, Castro. You know, we had people.
So you want me to answer?
Yeah. Me the formula.
Okay, formula. I'm okay with formula. I'm gonna tell you. I was born with whatever I do musically. I'm an ADDY, ADDY, a musical family. We play Rich Addy. Just Google the Addies, and you will see everything. We play drums, we dance, we teach. It's cultural. So I came from that family, but you know, I got blessed with the engineering part and the rap. You know, the rap that I do, I didn't adopt it from nobody but my grandfather.
Wow.
My grandfather used to freestyle. Wow. You know what I mean? So it's a blood thing. So Too Tough, Red Eye Nature. Red Eye is the rapper. Nature is the producer. You know, it's 2 in 1.
Oh, okay.
All in me. So the producer, you know, Hammer is my brother from another mother. So I'm the only producer that can give you Hammer beats.
Yes.
Ghana here, all over the world, nobody. Like Obrafo will not do a body jazz, Shito Swaga, Nkotompo, Mofamano and stuff. You know, we got other stuff that is coming out. You know what I mean? Yeah! So just watch out. Hammer is my brother from another mother. So you gotta understand that. So it's a birth, it's a gift that I was born with. I did not study from nobody. I did not go to school for it. It's just my thing that I came with. So I don't know how to explain it. It's my own. So but that's why we were able to break the industry that quick, because JQ Tajama. And I look at it like Kolomashi is from my house. My granddad created Kolomashi. You know what I mean? Yeah, I tell you, the square drum.
Yeah.
Came from my house.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm originator. I put that name.
That's how you saying it.
Nature. Kolomadenche. Abuanankasa. The devil's father. Atana animal. Namimba Akupe. Who created the devil? So I know they see him, they say he be the first musician or what the fuck. Put that on the side. Yeah, I'm here. So what I'm doing is a gift that I was born with. My mother, she died. She loved music. And my father is a full-time musician. So the blood,
it runs in the blood.
So I'm doing me, man. That's how we broke through the whole industry. You know what I mean? JQ, Hammer, who, what. But I couldn't work with JQ that time. But I worked with Hammer. I did no more. That was my first featuring.
Oh, I see.
I believe I can fly. Forget all that stuff. Gone and past. And a whole lot. Care about counted back in the days. You know what I mean? So Charlie, it's a gift.
Something that shocked me here. You said you couldn't work with JQ.
Yeah.
JQ had more or less like a Ghana background.
No.
You also from that background.
Yeah, I felt like none of you what he was doing. I already got it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so there's no need to go and come on, man. Give me all the instruments, and I will play them all, and I will record one by one, and you will hear it like it be 15 or 20 people they play what you can hear. That's what he was doing with the MIDI recording thing. I'm like, nah, man. Well, the America and some hip hop niggas. Fuck that. Let me deal with Hammer for a minute. Because I love Hammer, man. That's my brother. And the horns and yeah. That nigga be hip hop nigga. We were from hip hop country.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, yeah, I need to go with that nigga. Don't even feel let me see what this nigga is doing.
Oh,
but I got a whole different flavor. But he got his own flavor. He got Hammer got his own sound.
Yeah.
So it became a time that I had to mix and master Hammer's sound. If Hammer record whoever, T-Flow or Brafo, Sarkodie, Kwakese, them, he wanted me to hear it. If there's some missing link, or there's something, and I will always find something, put it in there, and after that I will mix it and master it before it will come out. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we have that relationship going on. So that's why I told you Amma is my brother from another mother. So we cool like that. We still cool.
Okay.
So today. Now. So you know what I mean, Charlie, we here, man. I know my brother wanna ask you.
You said me tell you can hear, and with a link to question they were able to bring it because of authenticity.
Yeah.
And they were original. So we study even artists no mabana, patapa, put some opinion, even Sakra, breakthrough time or this no be any bidder. Instead of no battle, even though no more hip hop background, no.
I want to sing some song for Sarkodie, if you remember. I adore you, see adore me, hey, hey. Mama Umatia Domi Namisumi Do no beat. That be Sarkodie's first single I ever played for him. His first single that was played on radio for the first time. I ain't trying to front, you know what I mean? But that's my boy.
History.
And I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then DJs too. What are they doing? Artists who they fight. You know they play. And DJs too, they follow that shit like Charlie. Man, forget this DJ, forget. So Dr. Duncan was the only guy that if he comes on air, he will play that song. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we spark them niggas. You know what I mean? Like, well, get on it, man. We don't go on. Do this shit. Nah, man. Write another verse, man. That shit don't go. Do this, do that. Yeah, we were there. But I'm here. The God himself of music. Go lower than
Nature.
Now I'm sure we have to bring the conversation down. Because I know the Indonesian children are missing. The new ones they are missing. They really don't know what is going down here. But we are talking about a legend in terms of hip life. In fact, the hip life music. If you are talking about the pace setters, there is no way you can leave out a name like Nature, Red Eye. And he's telling you that when you talk about Nature is a different identity. Red Eye is also a different identity. Now let's talk about music of today. Has it changed from when you guys were doing your thing? When you guys were too tough running your thing? Has music changed?
You know, when we came, right, we produced a lot of hits and a lot of rhythms that Ghanaians weren't ready for it. Even the boys were talking like, Charlie, this rhythm there, Ghanaians don't understand now. The crunk, the south, and now we got the boys going on and everybody is like jumping on it. And the dancehall, we was doing it all. If you listen to Red and Tuto first album, second up that first album be Oblayo. The second one was Odomu Sem. That be the second body album with the Oflita Tobia Jimmy and all those ones. And then we came back again, but we released a hip hop album, Abrabomu Simpson. We did it in the States, and we brought it here. And then the fourth one was the comeback, the Miawezo Ye album. No, if y'all go through the album, you're gonna hear songs like Inya Tukebani, your son let it play bra, Obumi Kasia, they know me tell that you madam, it came defending Habuna. You know what I mean? And now, Oshana Ebo Swap for the Papi, man. The producer of that beat, I set that trend. That 808, that first beat, that first track. Well, I took an award like 3 with that album. I'm proud. Hey, what's up? Whatever. That's my brother too, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So we set that trend, and then all of a sudden, everybody start following it. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But then they weren't ready for that shit. Like, that's in South, you know, America. That's South. That's what we call it, crunk. They weren't ready for that shit. But if you go and listen to Too Tough albums, you hear stuff like that. Kwakasa came in, he was like, we had a song like, I told me red eye, I me yellow. Benno, Charlie Benno, one feed any bee can ya get to Eva, non in your fio wa keho, Bonio wa tongue nani jebo, getting bono in the shen of first get to. I heard that he was like, Charlie Red, Charlie, play me that new song. Okay, let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Oceana Airport Swap for the park. I'm like, what the fuck is my brother? No way, he about to go play on the wall with that shit. Look, man, when he was singing that chorus, I'm like, wow, I'm the bull. But that shit, That shit went all the way out, man. And then this, you know, I had to put all in the beat. Pum, 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 pum. Without the lyrics, the beat self increased.
The beat must be the beat alone.
If they do
Send a message, yeah.
But before that, we did the name after the remix. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Ogun started. Ogun yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? I remember Paul took some 5 awards.
Yeah.
Even that song. Gave him that awards. So, you know, that's my brother, you know what I mean? So, you guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all remember this song? Matu kwa kwa. I was flying out of Ghana to the States. So I went to Hash Hash to just say goodbye. Charlie Hammer, they go to. They say, hey, then you for bless me with one beat. Before you go, I played that beat for some boy called Bear Sheet. The beat drown am. Where I dey America, where I hear say no, Hammer take the beat give Kwa. I'm cool with that. We Kwa swell am, but I can't hear the beat no bullshit, nonsense. I'm on the record. You know, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? So I started giving my brother Crown hits from then. And then the name Atali, and then the for the papi, and then he did some song with Brimo, and then Nice, all produced by me. Nice of Nigeria. Brimo, Nigeria. I'm feeling good to now. I don't know where Brimo at, but yeah, let's put on this high pitch. You know what I mean? So tell them been around, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So big influence in this whole industry.
But so now, why is it that knowing the influence you have, you are not linking up with the new cats like the Sarkodies, the Stonebwoys, the Shatta Wales? Why does it seem like there is a gap? Because I'm shocked that every song is funny.
Let's go to Stonebwoy before Shatta. Stonebwoy.
He remembers every single song.
If you go buy Stonebwoy's first album, Grade 1.
Yeah, good one.
You're gonna see produced by nature 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You dig? Yeah. I produced Stonebwoy's first album, and he got his first contract from Sammy Music.
Yeah.
And they signed him like Charlie. We hear the words Charlie out international. What's up? Yeah, cool. Tony, wagwan brother. He called me. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? Charlie, the works you do for the boy, Charlie. I say, what's up? Yeah, we won't come studio and do choruses. So they just came back to the studio and they put their slogans, the Sammy music, all over the stuff. But then Stonebwoy was on his own. He had left them. And he came to me like, Charlie, for you so, and I'm like, yo, hey man, I ain't trying to put nobody down, but this is real.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is history. So I'm like, yo man, the only thing I can do for you is to produce you a whole album. Don't worry about the fees. I will pay myself, and I will pay me myself, the engineer. I will play the beat for you.
Wow.
So I produced Stonebwoy's first album.
That's the Grade 1.
Yeah, Grade 1. And then I'm like, yo, Charlie, I'm done. Right now, if you have some, because me, too tough, red eye, I'm under management. Myself, I be artist myself. I can't manage you right now. But the only thing I can do is produce you, because me, I'm a producer. I can play beat for you, sing everything, and I will correct him, and I will, yeah. So me, I built Stonebwoy up. I prepared him.
Wow.
To step in the game. So they been a day in Baku. Don't joke.
Good.
I'm part of the whole thing that is happening. So I just prepared him like, yeah, no, do this. No, change that. Do this. And then he took the words. I'm like, okay, right now we got 9 songs, 10, but we didn't finish the 10th one. So I'm like, the 9th, okay, take it to whoever you think say the person for help you or do this and that. And he took it to Sammy Music again. I'm saying the same people and he took it to them, but this time they hear the word where he hits them like punches. Tony called me, yo, Nate, what I say, I'm cool, man. I say, Charlie, the wife you know for being there, Charlie, I'm the best now. What's up, you there studio? At day studio. Charlie, we they come, we'll do some correction. Charlie, the boy is ready, we won't sign up.
The work was done.
That was the first outgoing. They came. Sammy himself, the whole association, the squad, they came with Stonebwoy, they come do the corrections. He just had to slot the Sammy music into the songs, just for them to put, okay. And I think that was the first time the Accra Mall was open, the first mall. And we were the first, Stonebwoy was the first motherfucker to like launch his album over there before anybody else, you know what I mean? And they invited me, Too Tough, we were there, Kaki and everybody. Kaki wasn't out then, but yeah, we were there, hey Kaki, we were there, you know, she was singing that 2 month song. Nobody knew that song, but yes, you know, yeah. And then I was sitting there on some executives, all this. Yeah. So yeah, this is the producer of the whole thing. He gave me a shout out and this and that and that. I was ready for him. Like Charlie, y'all need to put this guy out there.
So now, knowing very well that you contributed to his first album, what is the connection now? Because I believe you also need a special comeback. You also need some force. You also need some energy to push you back into the game again. What is the connect with them now? So after that, then we talk about Shatta, Wale, and Sarkodie. Because I know you have a lot to say about all of them.
Everybody.
No, every single one, right?
Everybody, you know what I mean? So I'm proud of Stonebwoy, and that's when he took off with a great one, and then he got out there.
Let's come back to now. No, we are done.
Okay, we are talking about
now.
No, listen with him now.
Oh, we cool.
Don't you think you will listen? You will need him for your comeback.
Listen, as a father, you for make your kiddies chop before you chop. And me, I'm a musical father, so I see it like no, I'm proud of them, but. No, I don't need I need them to come back. No, man. No, you see, I don't want to answer your question right now. They all know me. So I'm just going to drop my shit out there and whatever that they need to do, they're going to do it. If they're real. I was real to them.
True.
Sarkodie wanted to feature Oguns to sing a chorus for him. Every time we meet, Sark always they thought, Oguns they crazy. They tell me, I say make him sing my chorus for me. See that shit he tell me. So. But I did it for him. Oguns they mean, you know your brother. Me to chorus him out. Sure, you know reach the level to do music class. You for go school. You crazy. Then you wake up from studio, you come out. You know they say they tell him that
to discourage him,
no, to boost him up, say that
go and do more.
Jack up and reach him. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, sir, don't listen to Oguns, don't worry, sing the chorus make I hear. You sing them so. Okay, you know the way you sing them. Go in the booth, sing out just like that. Because me be the ear. Sing out fast. But come out. I go inside and I will harmonize it. I'll sing the other parts. And they will not even say, you said they sing. The whole thing. That's what I did for him. That be the first single I ever recorded for him. Dr. Langan blasted before he went to, what did they call him? I don't know. Sugar Tune. He came with Aboga. That be the later thing. So he knows that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay, we take the
Nature, I don't want us to go back again. I said, let's talk about now.
Okay, so now.
So when was the last time you had a connection with all these boys? All these boys. You've not even talked about Shatta Wale yet.
They lie. Said too tough into me, baby. Shatta Wale, Mandana, you know what I mean? That's my brother. You fool. Come on, Wale. What job? What are you going to come on? Emra, oh, feeling me come on into a cutting, Nazi, go ahead. Hear me, Abu. I recorded Wale a whole album. That be Too Tough, Atate, Nature Works. But he couldn't come out with those works because we had a little issue going on. Me or Kelly or Buzo, we all went back to the States and everything just scattered. So the works I did for Wale stuck in the studio. And then we went to the States. As we came back, then me always saw album, excuse me, that album. If you put that album, the CD inside, the first person you go hear is Shatta Wale. When they praise us, they lie. They lie, said too tough to me, baby. You know, a whole 4-minute song. Wale, the introduction, Wale do the whole thing. Shatta do the whole
album.
We have another song, toy. Yo, Wale is too tough, bandana, crystal clear like antenna. Yo, we got the fame like Mandela. Chunk. Bomb hey, you know, but how do you remember all that? I didn't know that producer. Yeah. No, but still, the club full of medicine and champagne. See the water, yo, blood. You know what I mean, yeah, man. So we are what is parents for the good crime bomb here in the last year. But don't make any.
No, see. There is a question Nature is just trying to swear.
You still answerable.
Put that one person. Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale. What are you going to do with them now? Now that they are the strongest guys in the industry, knowing that you brought them.
I'm gonna produce new stuff for them, and I'm gonna feature.
You're going to produce for them again?
No, I'm gonna produce new stuff. I'm gonna put them on another level. Right now they've grown to some level. Right now where I wanna see them, they are there. So I'm gonna put them on another level and I'm gonna feature them on my album.
Have you spoken to them yet?
Why you wanna know that?
Yeah, because I know you have a new song that you did alone. You did not put any other of them there.
Yeah, because I've been gone for some time. So you know my fans miss me. And yeah. Definitely, my first single, they have to hear just me. Before I got tracks with a lot of folks, I don't want to mess with it. The same squad you mentioned the names, I got tracks with all of them. But we wanna give what belongs to Caesar. Like let's say we wanna give thanks to God Almighty that Red Eye Nature is back. I want to thank God.
Where did you go to before we listen to the song? We are about to listen to the song now. Where were you? What were you doing? What was Nature Red Eye doing?
Wow. I traveled.
You traveled outside Ghana again?
Yeah.
You went back to America?
And I came back. And I've been around. I decided to just lay low and let my kids survive. Because, you know, it's about to be a wrap. Because once I get inside the back,
Kidi,
you just get Papa, yeah, so I decided to give them like 10 years, and I did.
Oh, so you have been away for 10 years?
10 good years.
And just on the 10th year, you decided to come back.
I am here.
And you think they finished eating?
Fast. I'm a woman, she's here for it's finished. It's only bones in a bowl. I'm a pillow theater. So I am here. No more about.
I know.
Yes,
but now, I'm asking myself, if you say when you come, they are not going to eat again. I'm looking at the fan base of Shatta, Wale, SM Empire. I'm looking at Sarkodie. I'm looking at Bean Nation. I'm not seeing any Red Eye Nation or Red Eye Kingdom.
No.
How are you going to take this meal from their table, knowing that they have
before those people, there was too tough.
I know, but now
when we disappear, when I disappear, my fans needed to find out. They couldn't find us. Okay, now they have to look for something else. Okay, whoever is doing it, they will follow. What fans say, what the men here were, they had to channel elsewhere. It's the same people in here said they were backing us, they back our man. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, man, no more. I am here. I ain't coming to just like shut nobody down, but the ones that I had them strapped up, I'm gonna take them with me. You know what I mean? It's not like you're not gonna hear of them no more, but Oya Kagbomoni Bani.
Koviche doesn't understand this one. Obviously,
you know what I mean? Because me, I'm born with it. I did not go to school for this music. I went to school for something else, but I found out that the music thing is eating me, eating me, so I can't do nothing. I have to just come out again. So I'm here. You know, back then, they were all like, okay, they're trying to get to where we were.
And now they are there.
They are there. So I'm happy for them. So I'm just gonna take them like, okay, let's go.
Again.
1 year.
Do you see them coming? Do you see that when you call them they will come? Because we've heard so many people, so many legendary artists saying that they call them and they don't come.
Okay.
We've heard so many times.
Whoever don't come or don't show up, then stay there. Because 1 year. No more, I'm here. We are here. I'm here. You know, you see me sit here, but not only me, they sit here. Yes, musical God, I am here. So, don't stay there. But I ain't gonna challenge nobody. You can't challenge me. I'm not here to challenge anybody, because the first, the youngest engineer that raps, sing, produce, write, mix, master, that was me. You know, when I came, now we had, see, our 2Bs, because we traveled too tough. When too tough left, some people had to replace. That was our 2Bs. You know, Moogie's Payday, Kill Beat had to be nature. Under said they throw him somewhere. Kill Beat had to be nature.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then Moogie's had to be Red Eye. Then Payday had to be Wings.
Wow.
You got the whole show.
No, this is a serious thing.
Yes. I'm not trying to bring nobody down, but that's reality. That's real. You know what I mean? Let's replace these guys. They won't be there themselves. You know, let's do this, do that, and that's. But me, I know the truth all. And some cats out there in the industry, they know who say no, these people and that people, and it's all good. I'm proud of all of them, but you can only be yourself. You can't be like nobody.
Red Eye is telling us that you guys should be careful. Now, the new one, he has done it. Is it a gospel song? Because this afternoon when my boys were playing
when my man said that.
No, he's not listening to it yet. Nobody has listened to it yet. We were listening to it in the office, and I asked my boys, is Red Eye now a gospel artist? Or Okay.
No, okay, we go no handle first. So say yeah, we go fit penetrate.
Okay.
That you know, come on. Yeah.
So this is a gospel piece.
Inspirational.
Whatever you wanna call it, it's,
Okay.
I did it for God, you know, like yeah, just to praise God and thank Him that I'm back and I'm here. But I got a lot of tracks. I got like 5 albums ready to drop. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm like no, the whole world belongs to God. So before we begin everything, we start with God. Let's give it on to Him.
Wow.
So we say we go fi enter the world inside, do whatever we want. I'm gonna want see go. I want to more.
So this is just to open the floodgates.
Yeah, you know.
Saying thank you to God.
Yeah.
Regina said that.
Been a long
Why did you
time.
go through some challenges during the 10-year break?
Did you hear anything?
No, I didn't
Yeah, and then that's it.
No, maybe something happened that we didn't know.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Like I told you, I just had to back away from the industry
Lay low.
so I can see what is going on. Because you know, we used to be up front and we really see what they go on for the back there. Because we always up front. So I'm like, no, let me go back and see what they go on for the front there. I want to dig the back there and see what they go on for the front. So I study everything. I'm like, okay, this is wrong, this is bad. You know, coming out from the darkness. Right now I'm in the light. So we here. And whatever I'm doing, trust me, God is involved. Yeah, so I thank God that we're here. You know what I mean? Because without God, you are nothing. For real. So
And he released this song today.
yeah.
Wow.
Today we released this song. He has done it, and we are here.
Wow.
We Sammy Flex.
Wow.
We drop it for the first time.
I know, right?
I know.
I know.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna come back here and drop the next tune next month.
Man. I know you've missed Red Eye Nature. Tell him off really too much. He is back, and his first song is a gospel song to say thank you God for keeping me out of the 10 years. Now I'm back. Or sing kwara no di diache Shatta Wale Stonebwoy mami na ono so ma be di aka no banana koiche minim de be ka onyo and this one is new, we like it. Yes, Scotty, Nana.
Said ya okoya obeyin kan you when ka video ka wan kan ye background. Yeah. Before omo hu image na che no omo say njo no ni so that you see a music video so there be saba.
Never.
Let's go.
Yes, you can now come.
Nti no dia me kan no ka okoya take a crop by na ka video ka ba me say ma no say next week video ne ba. But it's a masterpiece. Love rap on the shape, no rap on Bema. To say yes, it's taking us back. And cake and also boom, cake and mood power. I feel the cake. You know, I wish him all the best. Yes, it's I'm just waiting for the music video.
Okay,
yes,
just waiting for the music video.
Video, he has to do it. Yes.
Sammy, I mean we a dangerous song. A very dangerous. So make a mention. Now me be chatting or you big up to you. When say when you hear Red Eye Nature, your mind will automatically go on a certain hip hop journey.
Yeah.
He swerve you. He didn't just play an urban gospel or an urban inspirational song. He played a very typical, quality produced gospel feeling. So what's in him now? If people joke with this song, you go wake up one morning, you go church, your choir master will sing for your choir for you. No, you know the song when they play and you blank him here, your mind straight goes to a church.
Yeah,
it's a very dangerous song. This is not a song where you see he did one. We TV Coco for my God, and pastors were even preaching with him. This one, I see multiple platforms like whether urban or gospel shows playing it without even thinking about the artist who did it. It's one of those songs that easily travels and becomes a viral hit. So much that if you don't take time, the artist might be swallowed in the hit. I just pray that he'll be able to find a good team to push the music to the right people.
Okay.
And then they will play it on radio. Trust me. See, I am never because he couldn't believe that, like he said, Okochire watch things, and for him to come back after 10 years, you will be expecting some hard hip hop. I mean, we are not bad for recognize a hard hip hop, but then it tells you the lessons that he has learned over the years and the tricks. I mean, he has no okay formula. Okay, how? So use formula. Use the formula because these are some of the things that works. Okay. It's not about trying to fit in a certain genre or certain hole. It's about trying to produce music that will cut across mass audience.
Okay.
And this one, if you go bar, you will go here make no shock. You will go church, you go play them. You go hear some pastor they preach for radio talk, you go play them. Because in the early stages it says the nature and that's it.
Yeah.
So when you block the artist and you're there and you're 100 gospel song I bet make them go sorry me picture ni pa 100 pound on praise and worship. Beji wasi that beji wasi. Oh yeah formula. No yeah formula. Oh let me be formula. Oh how no be malam do amo. Yeah. No be mami wakazi mo. No be motia do amo. It be my God where it do Inti aje Beti wasi ganyami Beti wasi da
The video is like a family commitment. The when I'm signing contract and kata can we have no partnership in terms of winning production no so can we do kata and then
Alright, thank you so much, Owusu from Takwa. Tony Hammer, at the point, most signing any deal in terms of working together?
Like I told you, I was doing mixing and mastering for him, and we never signed any deal.
Oh. There wasn't any official contract like that?
Nah, but I was there for him, he was there for me, that kind of stuff. So, because I'm
alright, let me go to Italy. Nature. Yay!
Good evening.
Nature, good evening.
Nabalaba.
Fully fed.
One question I want to you will take your own money from Ghana.
It's England.
Tell me all the points here, and I'm happy you back, man.
Yes, sir.
We need all these tools just to remind us and just to keep us alive, man. This life is back, and I think
Thank you.
Nice one, DJ Nature, all the way from Italy, getting us here as well. And not okay about only Hammer deal. No, say there wasn't any.
There wasn't any sign like anything, but we cool because Hammer is the only engineer in this whole gun industry that understands my work and I understand his work. So we just, I can do a project and I'm like, yo, Hammer, you need to hear this. And yeah, what's up? Who needs to get on this? Who need to get on that? And be like, hey, this beat, let's put sack and flow and this and that, and then it cuts. And he also do the same thing. Be like, Charlie, what's up? Charlie, find some brass for me. Do something. What's up? And yeah, that's how we work. But yo, nah, but
I'm coming.
I was
to Nigeria, Ben K. Hey, I'm on Nigeria. Ben, talk to
I think the name and the fire and worship.
committees in the building, and I tell my own to me to take on now. There's a severe cost. Yeah, more fire. But I'll congratulate the guy. Say, come back near tight. Why I get, but no team media. Namidi yes, that's it. You but gospel yeah. One box. You make us say gospel there, and so I'm saying no. Person gospel there. I'm very no, sometimes powerful markings and the way you know, I usually give the money I know, I said I never school things, you know, I had your congratulations, congratulations. And after the chairman, my man fast that is any committee, any last week we had a very big concert with Stonebwoy in the US, virtual concert, yeah. Wow. I just want to thank everybody, especially yourself and committee and Chairman. The support has been massive. Chairman, I want to sing hallelujah. I'm gonna a cover concert nearby.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I'm on fire. It will be as a pastor and as two producers. We are thinking, congratulations, but gospel the other year, Brazil, number I said gospel, but I'm off.
Alright, thank you so much, Ben K. Now let's do the last call. Maybe you can do the last two calls, and that will be all. Yeah, now what would be our question again?
No, not me say. And normally are very dangerous.
Okay.
It sounds very local gospel.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, if you blank the artist, that's your boy, baby. I want you, you want to say Charlie, and you nafa. So big up to me. My parents want to say when you conform the song. No, I'm a promoter. No, I'm a bomb. What they are.
Yes, hello, good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Hey, that's right. We have a call here. Nice one. Talk to me, big man.
Before I make the question, what you say, movement, fan base, the economy. Too tough, and the TV, the branding, what you say, come, so more, Ford, a bit too more.
Yeah.
Branding, say. Sometimes. But my question is, we still give you for 10 years, but now we do not behind the scenes because we or brush or to be releasing out there. But one thing I remember say me is Opa and the way I'm like what you say like I tell my film more me home from any side and other artists on call back but you don't see that chemistry between industry and then the artist. What is the secret?
In fact, I can even answer this question for Red Eye. It is about how he is also treating us. The fact that one Philly said he is above someone. The fact that one Philly said, yeah, me a Red Eye. Also, Sammy Flex, Bepa Macho and Son on my interview. But he even wanted to come to us. That feeling alone. Obeyna also show appreciation. Say, oh, the guy has shown you love first. The only thing you can do is to respond the love. And no one is secret, you know. So, when you say, men are not me Red Eye, men are not me nature, and you know, Sammy Flex, one more camera, made me from me, and I'm dry now, almost to our training. No one will mind you, yeah, last one. That may brag this question be question me. The secret of Showbiz university when you Red Eye to me and I'm students now volunteers no yaba. It's really the secret so you make a man to me be so that you for better stance because you may be YouTube. Okay, thank you so much. Red Eye, there are some questions now. Karina, now now come from baby bisa question no.
Bisa.
No, I seen a baby bisa question.
No, I say question me bisa and say. And yeah, when I asked him say okay, I said what's the formula I'm use here to crack the scene. One so that man formula no.
Okay.
And as you see I was actually I said Peter same formula as the Ababi with this song. I thought I knew the formula.
I said it all. It's a gift, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know music, you know what I mean? I was born with it, so I keep up with the whole industry, even though I wasn't coming out. But I did some featurings and I produced for a couple of one or two cassette, Edem, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and the rest, and a lot. So I was behind the scene, but I was still producing like, as a producer, but I wasn't coming out as the red eye, the artist. So I was still in, but I was in the back, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, Zach Mallet, he produced, but you know they see him.
Yeah.
I'm not the producer, you know they see him. Whoever killed it, the police, unless somebody put up in a video or that kind of stuff.
Let's go back to London. I'm sure this will be our very final call. Trinity, good evening, big man.
Good evening, I'm dear.
We be our call, we are back.
I'm so parameter will be our condition. Mamma, it's our beer. And in your red eye, no, the bad rasami, and no, they come up. Come at a crowd and 700% make no money, baby, 45 to 8 beer, 46. And after no said on the gospel, we hear your mother, sorry, then. So, wait, that's a nice most year to be now, and your mouth is. My day, yes, I will. We could not corporate is real soft with the people and I'm a part of not only his statement be said, Waba, Shatta Wale money, Stonebwoy, and Sarkodie, and only the almost said I got somebody can climb over take over. Rasami, only ye, obey me, or the side me, between my and the system, and I want the age, my safety. And yes, Shatta Wale money sincere. We are fun. I could crash it here now. We are all maybe, and the system not change all together. In the committee, 204. Never Sarkodie 204 say what time here. You can apply every any carrier. Now we supposed to be to me. I am the brown. I said they are the camera system. Actually, and that's it.
All right, thank you so much.
You know they follow this. Listen, they are all my children musically. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I ain't pissed off. I'm musically. Unless you don't know who the animal is. I don't think you really know me very well. You know what I mean? I'm not here to step nobody down. But I said something like, I'm happy for where they at. But I'm just about to hold them and we all move together. Because before they were back, I was at the front, but now they've got closer to me because I paused. That don't mean say they've passed me. No, musically, they did their own. When we came, there was no this kind of YouTube and this what you talking about and all this Facebook and all that bullshit you did. But that shit helped them with this Facebook and all that. Nah, we came with a whole different strategy. But I'm happy for them. So whatever you talking, it be like you know they follow the story. But let me tell you, man, I'm not here to battle any of them. I don't need to battle them, and they know me very well. So if you take that as a note, they are my children musically.
I see.
The God is here.
All right.
I'm not here to step nobody down.
All right.
Finish.
Trinity,
And I was happy.
So, system na on all the age man in the system na your friends so number 2 no can be said the fans no okoye no the fans now have to Shatta Wale name so well with remember the person me tell say the fans now all can and no money will be fans no kwa no as we interview your mother and no money e hwe no into no effort building new fans and for said they are basically developing based on where we belong to. But to us, into no focus on take over for them because now even less at all in a Sarkodie we have primary youth in keep more and more. And we have a lot of people they don't know him. To focus on what he can do.
Trinity, Nana, I saw they are no nothing, and then they are no nothing.
And then Mr. Nothing. Also, emotional a caller.
Yeah, was coming from
Trinity. Well, the biggest issue in Ghana music is what you've just said. The reason why today mainstream radio is not playing a Too Tough record, a 4x4 record, a Castro record, because of what you just said. People feel said when you do music to a certain time and you pause, waiting. That perception is what is killing Ghanaian music. Tell me, Justin Bieber post a picture. Or post a picture no, who should comment na wa say na. All the people who have not heard from Justin Bieber for so long, they are still there. The fact that there's a kiddie, it's a con, it's a sack, it's a stone, it's a shatter, does not mean that Obia Wayan music and that's Obia one dropping hits after hits after hits, no Obabaka, a chese, and the fans need new one. No. That's the problem in Ghana music. 4 days ago, I interviewed one legend. I'll me the battle TV so news. Ni how na ni the okay. I interviewed a man called The Lips.
How old is whoever's talking? Yeah, how was his age? Whom this have to say? No.
I interviewed a legend called The Lips. They started the Juju music.
Okay.
And he was telling me so minimum one radio presenter. The guy just tell him for a phone say, oh, someone will time between. But when it was this guy's birthday in America, like no Richie's birthday in America all came out to play and support him. Even to date, Charlie them saw they release music and they are eating from the music. Why is it that in Ghana when an artist does music and pauses for 2 or 1 or 3 years, there's a problem? The same stars now but one pause for 1 year and 2 years and see if they can come back and do a record like this though. Because the one year you are setting a precedence that will not help them. Because Kiddy cannot release music every day till he gets to 50 years. He will pause at a certain time. So if we don't treat these things properly, actually they will also pause. You think they start with the 2 and can't pause it. And I say, hey, what the 2 and I'm come on. It's music. When you're always on the go, sometimes you need to pause and fix certain things like business wise and all that kind of thing. And to say, and so it's our problem now. Let me say, listen, we begin to play music. Music.
Let me tell you, those niggas from Ghana here, Too Tough from America. So we had to go back to where we from. Hey, let's close.
Actually, so for me, that's what the prepare take. I said, oh, come to to see I know what time between. How do you want him to feel? Then let's mix it now.
Alright, Trinity, thanks so much for your call, bro.
Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you. Yes. Yes.
Much news in the
Sir John.
I think they are not Ghana friends. Trinity can. I mean, Fabian also he's trying to make some sense out there.
But that's the only nigga that was negative. All the callers were positive.
I think the point he is trying to make is that now the system now they said the Akasa sack and only Shatta on Facebook wall.
Yes.
It's all about his advice is that develop some strategies. Have some people around you in the era of Facebook, and iTunes and YouTube, get people ready behind you
okay.
They will also help you push your records. I think that's what he's trying to say.
I got all that.
No, but exactly. Your point we say that you're 100% right. Because he needs those machineries to work. But that's not what he said.
He said
like the issues about system changing. System changing does not affect music.
No, the system
doesn't affect me. But here we make it affect the music. So all this, listen, I had a Tiny song in a studio, and I was like, if Tiny drop this song, like if it be one time hit, because Tiny of I Believe I Can Fly should still be the same Tiny today, because Low Rain of 2000 and something is still Low Rain today. How come say we one legends are not able to be the same old and the same now?
Today.
Because we are facing this problem. You see number one, Eminem Monster. Eminem Monster, they're not.
And they can sleep when they drop fire.
System change does not affect music.
We know the game before these cats.
Alright guys, thank you so much. The song was released today. The song is out now. Red Eye, what released it? There are 2 platforms there.
I'm gonna let the manager go.
Manager, come through quick. Where's manager? Come. Our time is up. Thanks for watching. You guys are so great. Red Eye will come again with his next song. So you guys should get ready for that. Manager, come to Nana already. Come to Nana. You can be hang here.
Hang it. Yeah, they won't see you.
Come here.
Hang it. Yeah, they don't see you.
Yeah, manager. So this is Red Eye's manager who will tell us where we can get a song. Big man, so where can we get a song?
When you go to the net, you can get it.
Okay.
On the net now. From this way of boy, we're trying to promote it from radios, TVs, and the video to be out.
Oh, okay.
On the street.
Yeah, my man Komite is really looking for the video. And he's also available. He's also available for an exclusive interview with Red Eye. He's one of the top bloggers, so you guys have to use him as part of your promotion. Big up said, welcome back. We are ready to support you guys, so do things right and let's see how it goes. Thanks too much. Thanks to the production team on the other side, in Team Dodo, Solomon Chemo, thanks to Nana Regan, MC Barry Martini, Akira Dipa, Yao Lapiji, Richie Flex, as well as man like Digital Rasta Currency, a friend of Sammy Flex. To Nana Regan, great guy, always here on time, and today he came a little late. Okay, to Connie J, chasing for the minstrel. Connie J is also here. Committee people were really talking about your I know the Shatta no. I'm so your poker.
Yeah. It was influenced by your air condition.
Hello good people, my name is Samuel Atobiba. When you come to Ghana, I'm popularly known as Sammy Flex. I am an entertainment journalist and a broadcaster, and I want to recommend Sammy Flex TV YouTube channel for you. Anytime you want entertainment content from Ghana, I can promise you we have everything you need. So what I want you to do now is to subscribe to Sammy Flex TV YouTube channel with the bell and get all the notifications. I promise you, you'll never regret it. Thank you for watching.